Look at this garbage. This is when I was in grade school. We had to hide under desks and lockers. Lockers were for tornadoes. This is for nuclear war back when I was a child. But I'm some Gen X asshole, so stay tuned because there's some very evil stuff that's happening tonight, Sunday night, while you're whacking into some football games. Stand by. Here's Putin a little while ago responding to Biden authorized Ukraine to strike Russia with U.S. supplied long-range missiles. See how that worked? First time in history, by the way. But listen, here's a little bit of Putin. Hang on, if I get to work. Stand by.
Their joint attack on Russia. Russia will also consider the possibility of using nuclear weapons when receiving reliable information about a massive launch of means of aerospace attack and their crossing of our state border. This includes strategic and tactical aircraft, as well as cruise missiles and drones, hypersonic and other delivery vehicles. Russia reserves the right to use nuclear weapons in case of aggression, including if the enemy, using conventional weapons, poses a critical threat.
So my main point to you is, like, there's really no way to prepare for a nuclear war physically. Like, I'm near Chicago here, so we'll be zapped, etc. I'll be glass. Somebody will use me as a crystal 10,000 years from now under their necklace or something. But my point of all this is, like, tomorrow's never promised. And no matter who you believe or follow or whatever, there's a saying that says he'll come like a thief in the night. That could be Jesus, it could be the Grim Reaper, whoever you want it to be. And most of you are going to like the probably see a little Satan action when you get there. But that's on your garbage. So what I said is, if this is looking super evil. A lot of your theorists, religion, etc., think that Lucifer knows he's out of time. So this is why evil's gotten so bad. Stand by. So this is why you're seeing the thing with the diddler. And then we got our president, Joe Diddler, Joe Diddy and P. Diddy. And you had the files with the EpiPen. And that's just how they run business for 10,000 years. Like, but the problem is now it's rampant, like the evil. And most evil thing you could do is related to those people. And you're seeing all these other things play out, almost like that book was a playbook for like one of your video games. You younger people know what that means. Like, so all I could say is, like, even if there is no nuclear war and everything goes back to, we're back in, what do you call it? Leave it to Beaver Land after your Humpty Trumpty gets in and he saves the world, which is also in the Bible, by the way. You're gonna be tricked again, but the double-headed beast, look him up. He was risen from the dead. Something to do with an ear that healed in like 3 days. A miracle. That's them mocking Jesus, by the way, the story of it. Now, whether you believe, I don't know such, even if they're metaphors, like, just think. But besides all that, it's too late now to think because nobody's thinking nowadays. But, like, I spent the day, like, with my, like, doing chores, like, making sure my food, etc. And I know people that spent the day watching porn and football, like, so their souls are good. They're with Satan or whoever their God is. Do you? I don't care. But my point is, tomorrow's not promised. And if these guys are psycho enough, there's a couple ways. If the deeper staters, as they're called, if they really could be in trouble, let's just say, if everything that Humpty's putting out there, like all the lists, he's talking about like sending generals to Guantanamo, he's hinting at it, etc. Like, they're not going to allow that. There's no way they're going to allow that unless the movie's over. Think about it. And the book says all the knowledge of the world will be known in the end times. Like, this is just creepy. I'm not a Bible guy. Like, I just read it, study it, because I do symbolism and study alchemy and all that garbage. Like, it's not garbage, by the way. It's all real. It's all shit that you don't know about. Because you guys are watching OnlyFans and playing with yourself and watching football, gambling, drinking. Everything that's for you, me. Okay, well, you better look at your soul. Because, again, even if there's no nuclear war, none of this garbage at all, everybody shakes hands and kumbaya and all that garbage. That could happen. You could hope for the best. Like I say, shit in one hand, pray in the other. Like, which one's gonna fill up more? At this point, like the devil's, he knows he's out of time. So they're soul harvesting. I've been saying that for 4 years since they did the CV garbage, when they try to tag everybody, whatever that means. Like, they need you to consent your energy to them, and then you get stuck in some loop. That's another weird theory, but I don't want to come back to this shit. If this ain't like some kind of purgatory or your last train stop before either you check into hell or you go back to where the hell you came from. But you can't think in fourth, fifth dimension because you're too stupid. You guys are 40% of you have no soul, according to CIA. The rest of you are 80% are NPC kids. This is all CIA garbage. Like, they know how stupid we are. We're just useless cattle. They call you feeders, useless feeder cattle. It's even worse. You're not even giving milk, you loser. But that's the devil. He doesn't like you, so fuck him. See how that works? But in case they do pull this off, you won't know. You'll just wake up either in hell or back where you came from. Riddle that.